YouTube, what's up? This video right here is my I told y'all my next video that it's gonna be the Air Jordan 6 cigar, and that's gonna be the next one because the pickup I have is means a lot to me. And YouTube, what's up? I know I said that my next video was going to be the Air Jordan 6 cigar, but this came up out the blue, and this is a special pickup for myself. I do all of my videos, you know, I love doing them, and I love sneakers. I do them for you guys also. This one is just a special video for myself, honestly. And personally, this notebook right here, I keep a list of, I have about a rough estimate close to about 300 shoes. About 285, 290, maybe 300, give or take 5 or 10. But I keep, my saying is no sneaker is impossible. And any younger people out there watching this, any sneaker is possible to obtain. Don't think just because of hype or because of value or whatever that it's not, that you're never going to get it, because that's not true. This shoe, I was actually about to go ahead and drop the money for it. In about another week and a half, I was going to pull the trigger. But here goes a list. I keep like a, you know, a rotation, like a list of, I'll show you the list in a minute, but honestly, this shoe, here's a duffel bag. And this shoe is special to me. It is undoubtedly the shoe that caused the biggest fuss of all time, and is what started the sneaker boom. This shoe right here, see me pointing to it? Everybody knows what that box is, the Concords. That cracked the door on the sneaker boom. But this shoe, and I want to give a shout out to somebody also. This really cool sneakerhead looked out, and I got a shirt with, I'll get to that in just a second. Here it is. Let's get to the shoe real quick. He sent me a note also. Whew. There they are. The Foamposite One Galaxy. Here's the box really fast. You can see that. $9.5. Now, the sneakerhead who gave me this, I'm going to read the letter first. These came, he lives in Canada. Retail in Canada is a lot more expensive than the States. These retailed for $220 in the States. This was $269.99 in Canada, plus tax. Here is the straight from the Nike flagship store in Toronto. For all you people that love the receipts. There it is. He writes, enjoy the foams, bro. I tossed in a matching tee. Tags were removed, but it's brand new. Never wore it. No use for it now. Laugh out loud. Thanks again for agreeing and being legit to a blockbuster trade. Keep the vids coming. Franchise 416. I want you guys to check him out on Instagram. Franchise 416. He hit me up and said, Dribbles, what's up, man? I heard that you or did I was wondering, do you have the Foamposite Galaxies? Now I'm a foam head, and this will make my 14th pair of Foamposites. Well, 15 if you count. Let me see. If you count this one, this is a posit, but anyway, I had Zoom rookies too, but you know, I don't count that. Okay, I have 14 pair of Foamposites, or 15 is it right there, and he hit me up and said, "Dribbles, man, do you have that shoe?" He was interested in something I had I could part with. He said, "Do you have the Galaxy Foamposites?" And as you can see in the notebook, what the number 1 shoe, also my number 4 shoe is a Dornbecker 5. That trade is a local trade, and I will be trading. The trade will be done in just a few days. I will have the Jordan Dornbecker 5. That's number 4 on my list, but I checked off the Galaxy Foamposite. Bunch of other shoes there, but the Galaxy Foamposite and the Dornbecker 5 is checked off. This is my number 1 shoe that I do not own to grab. I said, no, I don't have the Foamposite Galaxy, man. I love that shoe. I've been wearing that shoe forever, for a year and a half, 2 years now. These came out February 2012. Caused pandemonium. Guards escorting people to their cars. It was just the shoe that broke. This kicked Yeezys in their ass. You know, my last video when I showed the duffel bag, I had the Yeezy 2s. I only like one colorway of those, the black ones, which I have. These I had to get. And the next day, he shipped. He sent me pictures and shipped. No problem, no nothing. The most stand-up guy I have met. He's just cool. Check him out, Franchise 416. Make sure I got that right. And he also sent me this to go with it. It was a limited edition tee. So I thought it was really dope. They got to me in like 3 days. He said, "I know you really want that, man. You know, I'm a legit dude, so here you go." And he even agreed to ship first, no problem. Let me pull out the other shoe. I'm going to do a mini review. You know, I'm sure everybody's seen this shoe. If you're a sneakerhead, you know about this shoe. But here's the other one. Dead stock, glow in the dark bottom. I'm a sucker for glow in the dark. I love glow in the dark. You got on your upper your Galaxy. Let me put this down here. You got your Galaxy print, which is an incredible print. You know, a lot of people. This is also the first ever Foamposite to feature a print design on the shoe. They were all regular colors. This was the first. Actually, a woman designed the final product. All on the upper. It's incredible print. I mean, it really looks like, you know, something from outer space in the universe, but a galaxy. But you got your hit of gray, you know, smoke gray on the 1 cent logo and through the tongue and on the swoosh. You got your remove before flight tag, which is a great touch. You have your hit of gray on the back on the 1 cent. Like I said, the insole has Nike, and it's got the little galaxy, like a circle. These shoes are amazing, and I've always wanted this shoe. And I always said I have so many shoes and so many rare shoes, and just all my shoes is shoes I like. I do this for myself. Any shoe that I've ever picked up is for me, and I am content with my collection. and I could retire tomorrow. This is the one shoe I had to have. I'm not retiring, but I could. Give you another 360 look. The glow in the dark sole is just a added plus. Also, the first Foamposite to feature glow in the dark. This shoe is amazing. The colorway on it is obsidian, anthracite, and black. Here goes both of them. $10,000% authentic with the receipt. I told y'all, listen, to each his own. Anybody who rocks fakes or whatever, that's on y'all. You know, it's your money, whatever, do you. But me, I feel that if it's just, this is my opinion, if you cannot afford the real thing, then work harder and grind, or you shouldn't be in the game if it's too expensive. You know, I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on shoes. You know, and it's just, you know, I'm blessed thanks to a great job, and, you know, I also went to college, you know, and just grinding, I'm able to get what I want, and thanks to Franchise 416 for making this possible. Just incredible. He hooked it up. And I want to say on camera, I really appreciate you. But there you have it. That's the Foamposite One. NRG Galaxy, and people been asking me to do it. I did one a long time ago, like a top 3 or something. I'm gonna do a top 5 Foamposite One video. It'll be following this video, but it'll be out probably tomorrow or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it after this. But I hope you guys enjoyed. The next video will be the cigars, and then after that I have another another pickup that's pretty big. It's a Jordan 6, I'll give you that clue. It's not the Champagnes. But, so, there you have it. My #1 shoe on my list that I did not own, now I own it. And this shoe was impossible to get. So impossible that shit like this happens. Roll the footage.
Broke out outside a Florida shopping mall when a crowd waiting for the release of new Nike shoes got out of control. Hundreds of people had gathered outside the mall in Orlando waiting for the midnight release of the new Nike Galaxy Foamposite. The OFL reports the hundreds of people gathered outside the mall suddenly grew unruly. Police on horseback and in riot gear dispersed them. Foot Locker canceled the event and many similar releases. Orlando Sheriff's deputies say nobody was hurt in the melee, but 2 people were arrested for trespass.
Okay, we're back. You saw what just happened there. Chaos. So, these are the Foamposite One Galaxies. I will be doing a top 5 Foamposite One of all time, in my opinion. So, rate, comment, subscribe, and my next video will be the Foamposite top 5 and then the cigars. So, I'm going to keep shooting shoe review videos at y'all. So, I'm going to be more active, so I appreciate all the support. Follow me on Instagram at King Dribbles and youtube.com/Dribbles the Guy. I'm going to get out of here. Take one more look. Alright guys. Peace.